Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my bi-weekly melted box. Let me just get into it because I've got dinner cooking over here. Okay, so the elf you see behind me sitting in my bowl of pine cones, his name is Jangles. We decided in lieu of doing Elf on a Shelf this year, we're going to have Jangles watch over Aaliyah this winter and report to Santa. So he got into my bowl of pine cones, and there he is. Okay, so a nighttime blend I melted the past 2 weeks has been Pink Dreams, which is from Old Primitive Treasures. It's Pink Sugar Bedtime Lavender, and this is one of my favorite, if not my most favorite, nighttime blend. From Vintage Road Candles, I melted a chunk of jam-filled sugar cookie dough bread, which is, sorry, my hands are shaking, raspberry, blackberry jam, caramelized pears, sugar cookie dough bread, toasted mallow, and graham cracker. And you do get that nice fruity but doughy sweet jam scent. It's a really good one, perfect for fall, and I like to do bakery during the winter as well. It just seems nice and homey for me, considering I'm the one sitting home smelling it. Go to Sleep from Super Tarts, perilously low on Bam Pieces, but that is again one of my favorites for the nighttime, which is Pink Sugar and Sweet Lavender Cream. In my bedroom to just use some of this up, it's Blueberry Candy Fluff Lemon Pound Cake from Mimi's Tarts. You can see this is 2.5 years old. It doesn't look that great because it is a Parasoy blend, so with age it just kind of turns into like scoopable type wax. However, the smell is still strong and throws pretty well, so I will continue to go till this is gone. Continue to melt it. I'm not really going anywhere. Aaliyah. Aaliyah. My gosh, guys, she has her headphones on, but she decides to sit next to me while I'm filming. Aaliyah. Can you go to the other room or be quiet?
I didn't talk anything. Didn't talk.
You did. You were making noises while you were watching your video.
Oh.
Okay?
I was making noises.
You're making little chit-chat noises. I don't know. From Vintage Road Candles, I melted 2 more buns of this apple pumpkin pecan waffles, which is apple berry zucchini bread pumpkin pecan waffles, as you can see. Vintage Road Candles has got to be in my top 3 favorite vendors. I love Sarah's blends, and her wax it always performs great, like 10 out of 10. I have no complaints, and I will continue to buy from Vintage Road Candles for as long as she exists. I went through 2 more cubes of this apple cider donut. I actually have this going on today. Sweet apple cider and berries with cinnamon sugar donuts type. I have that going, as well as the apple cider donut from Old Primitive Treasures, which is behind me, but I'm not moving it because, you know, hot wax. Again, from Vintage Road Candles, I had this flower shape in marshmallow pumpkin pecan waffles, which is vanilla pumpkin marshmallow with pumpkin pecan waffles, obviously. This was a really nice creamed out pumpkin pecan waffle scent. Pumpkin pecan waffles itself is creamy already. This added to that element and toned down the sweetness of the pumpkin pecan waffles. So that was a really, really good one. All of these Vintage Road Candles, I would repurchase next fall. I finished a 6-pack of buns in blackberry jam butter cookies, blackberries and jam, hot butter, and sugar cookies. This was so good. I love blackberry jam butter cookie blends. It was amazing. It was nice and sweet, and it lasted a long time. From Mimi's Tarts, I finished the last of my rosebud loaf. It was, you know, it was a large, if you can see my hands, it was a, you know, pretty long, large rosebud loaf that had 3 scent sections. So one was apple farmhouse cider with apple mango tango overpour. This one was cinnamon broom apple mango tango overpour, and I'm drawing a blank on the other one. I don't remember. Anyways, it was really good. A little bit older. This is from early of 2016, and I mean, through like a boss, and it was a really, really beautiful scent. The apple mango tango blends really nicely with a lot of surprising, at least to me, surprising scent combinations. I had one leftover chunk of Annabeth from Super Tarts. I got this in a D-stash from my friend Devin. This is so good, and I mean, I always liked it, but when I put it on the other night, for some reason, I was really loving it, and it was the strongest it's ever been. And I mean, this did sit in my storage for a few months, so I'm not sure if the age kind of boosted the strength, but this was really, really good, nice, sweet taffy scent. I think it has pink sugar too. Let me just take a drink here. Strawberry ice cream bread. This is from Closet Full of Wax. I actually got a Piff, which is a pay it forward type gift from Leanne of Lovely Naturals. She's a vendor, and she did send me a pay it forward gift. It's a program, or kind of weird saying it's a program. It's just a little thing we do in Obsessed with Wax on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. It's one of my favorite wax groups. There's like zero drama. Everyone there is so supportive. All the vendors, all the clients, the customers. It's just a great family there. So this is one of the items that Leanne sent me. And I had this in my bedroom, and it was nice. I haven't melted ice cream bread or ice cream scoop bread. I want to say it's been like at least a year, maybe more, and I found how much I really love it again. So I'm gonna need to start buying some more ice cream scoop bread type scents. Good Witch, I melted this twice in my bathroom. I really, really like this. It's I think pink sugar and white clouds. Magically delicious, I think, and white clouds. And this is such a beautiful fresh scent. You want to melt a little bit at a time because it is so strong it can choke you out or induce a headache if you let it go too far. So, but I mean, this is really, really good. Home fragrance wise, you're getting your money's worth. When I was sick, I melted some of the Sassy Girl Aroma Pink Spearmint Noel, which is pretty self-explanatory. I have one small piece of a chunk left in there, so I'll just melt that down. It was nice. I wish it was a little bit stronger on the spearmint, but it was a good nighttime blend to kind of relax me. I melted Super Tarts Sophia in my bedroom. Pear gelato with sweet blackberry preserves. I'm sorry. I did this in the kitchen and living room. I didn't like this. I think it was the pear gelato. It had like an undertone to it that just didn't agree with me. So I would not purchase that one. Also from Super Tarts, I melted Sansa. It was this full peace sign and another smaller tart. It's like a little banana slice or something cute. So I put in half and then the other piece. This is fresh picked strawberry and pink sugar. This is so freaking good, and I think I would like to get some more of this for the spring and summer. It was delicious. Another Vintage Road candles. I'm sorry I'm saying a lot. It's the end of the day pretty much. So my brain is shutting down for the night. So Grandma's Kitchen is cinnamon sugar corn pudding, toasted marshmallows, zucchini bread, pumpkin pecan waffles. I apologize if I'm making you nauseous with the shaking hand. This was a chunk. This, I got 3 good melts out of a single chunk, and it was so freaking good. Oh my gosh, it's like walking into a bakery slash cafe in the morning. You don't get any coffee, but that bakery scent that kind of hits you is so fresh and sweet. It reminds me of, you know, walking into the bakery. Not a bread bakery, but like a sweet pastry shop type bakery. And I just rambled like a mad woman for like who knows how long talking about bakery. Another Super Tarts Berry Good Cookies. This was a nice berry bakery scent. It's a good one, and I would continue to buy that. I do have a backup clam. That's why I melted from my sampler. I have in my bedroom currently a cube of Bella's Blood. I have like 1 melt left in here. This is a really nice, juicy, sweet, and slightly tart scent. I think there's pomegranate in it. I'm not sure. I didn't look up the scent description, but I really, really like this one, and I would repurchase. And it's, I mean, I put it in this morning, and it's still going pretty strong. Here's one. I was frying chicken the other night for dinner, and boy, did that smell just kind of sink into the air so heavily. So I had a half of this scent shot of mouse ears. No, I'm sorry. This is Martian mouse, which is mouse ears and lime. So I had half of the scent shot, and I really literally just took a tiny little, like, third of that half of scent shot, because this is so strong. It chokes my husband out of the house. He's just like, I can't do it. It's like intense. But it did clean the air. So what I did was I used just that little bit to clean out the air. I blew it out, and then I put in like a nice soothing bakery evening type melt, and it, you know, it did mellow out after a while. From Penwoods Candle Company, they sent me a sample earlier in the fall. Pumpkin crunch cake. This was so good. You did get the pumpkin scent, but not a pumpkin spice. It's more like a pumpkin guts, maybe like a puree. I don't. It was sweetened, but you know, it was like sweetened pumpkin, not your traditional spicy pumpkin. But this was so good. It was buttery, and I would repurchase this, or purchase it actually, because it was a sample. The day it snowed, which was 2 days ago, Saturday. I put in Weather Vane from Old Primitive Treasures. It's on my Instagram and Facebook, the scent description. I don't exactly remember it. It is a nice, complex winter scent. It's from the Fall Celebration sampler, but I do get like a balsam or a fir note in there. It was really, really good. From Super Tarts, I melted in my room a cube of Charming, which is pink grapefruit and sugar cookies. I wasn't crazy about this when I first got it, but I don't really like de-stash too much. Maybe I'll give some stuff away in a rack. But I pulled it out because I didn't hate it. So I melted another cube in my bedroom, and just for some reason, I just could not. I literally maybe went into my room that day twice, and both times I went in there, I was just like, ugh. It's like the pink grapefruit is not blending well with that bakery and the sugar cookie. It's getting almost, oh gosh, like almost like it's turned. So, I mean, I really don't know. I'll probably just use these 2 cubes up just to use them. in a room that I'm not going to go in. Maybe in the laundry room. I melted a cube of snow, spearmint and mac apple, the polar opposite of charming. This was so freaking good. I love brandy spearmint blends. They just, I don't know, I really like them. And it just goes so nicely with that mac apple. I finished my clam of Sleepy Beauty one night. Lavender cream, rose jam, and birthday cake. It's a nice floral bakery with that bit of lavender. It was good.
Mom, I love you.
I love you too. And this past Sunday morning, I put in Lorelei coffee, midnight ice cream, and cinnamon donuts. So the first time I melted this over the summer, my husband was like, ugh, it smells like burnt coffee. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, your nose is messed up or something, because this is a nice, creamy, like, cinnamon-type coffee blend to me, at least. And so he complained about it, so I blew it out. Well, I put it in again on Sunday when he was out. And he came home while this was still melting. And he's like, wow, that smells really good. It smells like cinnamon coffee. And I'm like, oh, now you like it? But this is a really, really good one. I've been kind of hoarding it because I want to get more. I'm always torn. Every time I get money, I'm like, do I reorder the stuff I love? Or do I still branch out and, you know, try a new to me vendor, someone who I've been looking at for a while? And so I kind of have to make that decision because I'm still new to the game. I'm still finding out who I like and who I don't like. So I held on to that one for a while. I still don't have another one, but hopefully soon. From Better Homes and Gardens, I melted Frosty Winter Nights in my bedroom one night. Like, to me, this is a nice, fresh, I want to say like a winter mint. Maybe some eucalyptus in there. I don't know the scent notes. I never go on their website to find out what things smell like, since I don't really need the scent description in the store because I can just open the clam and smell it, see if I like it. But this is really, really good. I mean, it's not good for that I don't look it up for you guys, but I'm sure you have access to do that. Better Homes and Gardens Pumpkin Berry Tart. This is a really, really nice, sweet, like almost pumpkin pecan waffle dupe. My only gripe about this one is that later on, after melting for a few hours, and I mean, I had this probably going for about 5 or 6, maybe 7 hours. Towards the end, it did tend to smell like scorched berry something. And I did not like that. So, I mean, I had to turn it off and switch it out immediately once I started smelling that. It was just kind of nauseating. Oh, a bag. I melted the Great Pumpkin from Old Primitive Treasures. I was never able to get the scent notes before she took these descriptions off the site. But this is, it smells really good. I don't know what the scent notes are, again, guys, sorry. So I'm probably going to butcher this description. So you don't really get like your traditional pumpkin per se. It's maybe like, you know how like they have white pumpkin scents that tend to be a little more perfumey and floral? That's what this smelled like. It's nothing like VCS's Great Pumpkin or Super Tart. It's nothing like those. It's totally different. It has its own unique scent to it. I mean, it doesn't smell like anything else that I've had. And I really like that one. And the last item I have is Better Homes and Gardens Marshmallow Candy Cane. I bought this and I was just really craving a nice peppermint scent, and this one fit the bill. It was within reach. I threw it in, and my gosh, in store and on cold, I was kind of underwhelmed. I was like, yeah, well, you know, it's not that special, you know, after hearing all the rave. And by the way, my Walmart has a shit ton of these. Literally, like, I found like 3 full sleeves last time I went, and that was just a few days ago. So these have been out in mine, I know, for at least 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. But there is still a lot of this. They seem to be replenishing their holiday section as the season goes on, which I like. So, marshmallow candy cane was freaking amazing. So freaking good that I went out and I bought, I think, 1 or 2 more. And I will probably buy 1 or 2 more next time I go to Walmart, and 1 or 2 next again until it's gone, because this was so good. This is a scent I will never tire of, and I left this literally all day going. I put it on at night. I woke up in the morning, it was still on. I let it go all day and it was still on that evening, the next evening. And so what, 24 hours? And the scent had changed. A lot of the peppermint kind of burned off, but it left like a smoky marshmallow scent that was reminiscent to me of Marshmallow Fireside. So I don't know if anyone else has gotten that or if they let this go that long, but this is, that's what I got from this after about 24 hours of melting, which I kind of enjoyed. So I probably won't go through this as quickly as I go through the rest of my scents. That is everything I have that I've melted for the past 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some feedback. I would really, really, really recommend Vintage Road candles if you've never tried them. Super Tarts is another one of my favorites. Old Primitive Treasures. You know, so I kind of did stick with my favorites this go round. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.